Welcome to Tech Tip Tuesday. I'm Allison Rogers, Instructional Technology Specialist here at RISA, and today's Tech Tip Tuesday is going to focus on DocHub, a tool that allows you to edit, sign, and annotate PDFs. To start, go to DocHub.com and then just simply sign in with Google, and it will log you in, and you will see all the different activity that you may have had if you've used this before. But what I'm going to do is show you how to request someone sign a PDF and also how to sign when someone requests from you. So if I start by going to the plus sign drop down, create new, I can even just bring in a new document or start a new template, or I can start by saying I want a new sign request. So I want a PDF that I've already created that has all the information that I would want on it. I want someone to sign that electronically and send it back to me. So I'm going to select new sign request, and then I can pull up wherever my PDF currently lives, whether it's on my computer or Drive. So I'm going to click Google Drive because that's where my example lives. And then I'm just going to find my document. And I'm going to select that. And then it will load the document. And then this is what DocHub will look like when you're actually working in DocHub. So if you want to annotate or sign things or request signatures, this is actually the working space. So if I wanted someone to sign this and send it back to me, I would click Share or Send. And then I can do a couple different things. I can send it as an attachment and, write up an email and have that PDF as an attachment. Or I can send sign requests, so it automatically sends it through DocHub. So I need to go ahead and type in the email of the person I want to sign this document and then click Add. And so now I can see that this person has been added. I can even add myself, let's say if I needed to actually sign it as well, or I can unselect my name. I can, if I had multiple people signing it, I could pick what order I want what parts to be signed. And then I can also click Manage Fields. And I can go in and say, all right, I want them to know specifically what fields they need to address. So for example, I could go in and say, I'm going to select the text field, and I want this box to be filled out, and I want the initial box to be filled out, and I want the signature or the date and the signature. And I can also go in here and adjust these boxes to fit whatever space. So these are all the different options I can select. I can even include a drop down, checkbox, paragraph fields. So really, if I was only sending this to one person, only one person to sign, I really wouldn't need to necessarily go through here and pick which boxes they need to sign, because it's pretty straightforward. But if I had additional people in this list that I wanted to assign specific lines to, this is what I would do. So next I would say, so if I want this person to have a specific task, then I would click Field, and I would go ahead through the drop down, so I could pick, however many names I have, and say, all right, I want this person to be assigned, however many fields. And so now you can see my little initial next to the person who needs to fill out that box. So it makes it very clear for when you have multiple people signing the same document. But again, this isn't necessary if you're just sending one document to one person needing to be signed. So if I am done and I have everything that I want them to sign, I can now click Send as Sign Request, and it will send it to this person. It says there's 4 fields to sign, and I can add a little email message if I'd like. Please review, and I can add something specific if I want, or I can just simply say Send Request. And now that will be sent to that person to be requested to actually sign the document. So you can see this document is in progress, it's been sent, and so that means I have not signed it yet. So I'm going to show you what it looks like from this person's standpoint. So now from this person's standpoint, they received the email request. I sent them a DocHub sign request, and now I just have to simply click View Document. And it will open it up in DocHub. And it just says, please review and act on the following document. And then all you have to do is say, yep, I agree. Let's do this. And now I simply go ahead and fill it out. And, this is a text box, so I just write in my name. I click initial here, and this will pop up. I've already created an initial, but if I didn't have this created, I could click create new initials, and then I've got a couple options of how I could load my initials. This is my favorite option, is I can put in my cell phone number and get a text, and it'll have me actually write with my finger on my phone my initials, and then I can send it, and then it will then be saved in DocHub. I can also just simply draw it. I can upload it if I have it saved, or type it, select from what they have. So again, click here. I'm going to use what I already have, and it pops it in there for me. I'm going to click the date, and it auto-populates today's date, which is really nice. And then I click signature, and the same thing. The same thing as my initial. If I didn't already have this loaded, I would click create new signature. And again, I can have these options, set it to my phone, sign it, that sort of thing. But it auto-populates into the signature field. And then once I have everything filled out that I need to be filled out, I just click finalize. And I can add a message if I want. And I click finalize document. And it sends it back to the person that requested the signature. And you can see it says finalized, so I'm all set. And now if I go into my email, I can see that I've received a message from DocHub saying this person's signed and left a message. I can click View Document here, and it will give me an option. I can view the document in DocHub, or I can even download a nice, neat version of the document and print it off as a PDF. Or I can go into DocHub, actually view it within DocHub, and then I can just click Manage and Audit, and now I can see that it's finalized. I've got the date and the time. I can download it from here, so it's a nice way to sort of see that everything's completed and it's saved in my DocHub. And now I can even start by creating new, or I can click on DocHub to take me back to all of my activity feed, all the things that I've done. And this is kind of where we started. So if I want to create a shortcut to get to DocHub directly from my drive instead of having to type in DocHub, I just simply go to my drive, click the gear icon, go to Settings, select Manage Apps, connect more apps, and then I can type in DocHub and add it to my drive. In this case, I've already done that. So now it's added to my drive. So when I find a specific PDF that I want to utilize that I already have in my drive or have put in my drive, I can just simply right-click and say Open With, and now DocHub will appear. Or I can double-click on the document, and up at the top, Open With DocHub. And if I click that, it takes me to the DocHub page where I can annotate, highlight, upload images, sign, request a signature, all those various features that I'm able to use in DocHub. So the same sort of applies. I can, even throw in my signature somewhere. I can upload an image, throw that in there. I can put in a text box. So I can do all types of different things. I can white something out. So I can do lots of things beyond just signing a document or requesting a signature. I can annotate things. that are in PDF format. So there's lots of different ways to utilize DocHub. I highly recommend that you download the app, so then you can just simply open with DocHub and it takes you where you need to go, and then you simply annotate as needed. You can download or export from here. You can share from here. If I click the drop-down file, I can send, email, sign request, fax. I can do lots of different things. I can even make a copy or convert it as a template. So you can see I can even print it right from here. So there are a lot of different features that I can use, and it's nice that it auto saves for me in DocHub. So if I were to click sort of that home icon, I know that when I go to DocHub, it's going to be here, and when I go into that, it will have saved all of my previous annotations. So that's it for today's Tech Tip Tuesday. If you have an idea, question, or suggestion for a Tech Tip Tuesday topic, email me and your idea may be featured in a future training or Tech Tip Tuesday blast.